Do you not feel good often? If you don't, I'd like to share with you the number one thing that I find gets in the way of people from feeling good. And those people are you, me, and the people we love. And there's this consistent trait. I know that I keep finding myself in a place where I'm like, oh, I shouldn't feel good. And I find people that I coach and the people I lead often are like, I don't know if we should feel good right now. Now, those might not be the exact words that they're saying, but they're definitely a subtext that's going on a regular time. And so the number one thing that I see that gets in the way of us feeling good is we don't believe we've earned the right to feel good. And I'm telling you right now, you have earned the right to feel good. You've earned it. And yes, I recognize there are other things that are getting in the way of feeling good, be it physical health or grief or something that you're trying to work through on your own. But the feeling good is never going to come if we do not have the foundation first of accepting that we've already earned the right to feel good. We've already earned the reward of feeling good. You've earned the right to feel good. You know what? Say it right now. I've earned the right to feel good. Say it out loud. Scream, I've earned the right to feel good. Say it. Why would you not say it? Say it in the mirror. If you need to pause me, go pause me. Try it. Look in the mirror. Come on back, and we'll finish our coaching session here. It can be super easy to deny ourselves the feeling of feeling good because of both guilt and or, both could exist too, anxiety. It might sound like this, right? If it's guilt, I've heard people say this. I know that I sometimes say it. There's so much bad happening in my world, in the world, that if I'm feeling good, I'm going to feel bad. So as long as I'm suffering, I can be of service to others. And those are lies. They're lies. I don't know where we got those messages from, but they're lies. And if that not feeling good is coming from anxiety, it might sound like, well, I'm so uncertain right now of what I'm doing and what's to come. I haven't earned the right to feel good yet. So as long as I'm suffering, I'll be safe because I'll be on the lookout. So I can't feel good yet because I'm not safe yet. And that's more lies. And take a look at this. Both guilt and anxiety are both fears. They both come from fear, which means we're fearing feeling good. How many of you identify with this? Say, oh, me, right? And that's not fair to you to fear good. I like the way that sounds. That's not fair to you to fear feeling good. We fear taking things that don't belong to us, that we haven't deserved or were not worthy of us. But feeling good already belongs to you. In fact, feeling good is your birthright. Feeling good is how you are going to reach your human potentiality, right? Being born was your admission and the price of admission for feeling good. And look, I don't know where you got the story that you haven't earned the right to feel good from the past. And that's not why we're here right now. We're here to start to explore that what's most important is that we move forward and that we realize that we actually have already earned that right to feel good. And bear with me here, because I know I'm saying a lot that might counter what you're already experiencing, being told, or feeling. Because the foundation of all feeling good is to believe that we've already earned the right to feel good and that you can feel good, even in an imperfect inner state and outer world. So imagine a life of feeling good more often. Like, imagine what that would feel like. I'm not saying all the time here. Let's start just with feeling good at all and then feeling good more often. Who's up for the challenge? Say, me! As we allow ourselves to feel good, it changes the stories we tell ourselves. I want to say that again. As we allow ourselves to feel good, it changes the stories we tell ourselves. And the stories we tell ourselves create our emotions. And our emotions create our actions that we take. And the actions we take dictate the quality of our inner and outer lives. I get it. You might be in physical pain. It's hard to feel good. You might be grieving something in your life. It's hard to feel good. You might see tragedy out there in the world, and it's hard to feel good. If it was easy, everyone would be feeling good all the time. In fact, I think it's our obligation at this place and time in human potential and culture and society to make it easier to feel good. Let's be that change, as simple and bumper stickery and Instagrammy that sounds. As we practice, we become. And as we practice, bear with me here, as we practice finding moments of feeling good, we will become feeling good, because as we practice, we become. And when we can feel good more often, we can serve the external and internal world. We can serve ourselves. When we can serve ourselves, we can serve others as well. And I want to remind you something, and I'm going to give you a tool here. I'm going to give you a tool. Hang on. Feeling good will come and go. So as you start to experience feeling good, it's going to come and go. The emotions are designed to be transient. And what we're looking for is the process of allowing ourselves to feel good more often and accepting that we feel good and that it's okay to feel good, even in times that other humans are in pain. And so let's practice right now. Let's do something right now. Here's a simple little tool for you that you can practice right now. What in your life, I want you to think to yourself, what in your life is there to feel good about right now? Just find something. And if you can't find something, what might feel good? What could feel good? But what in your life feels good right now? Maybe I woke up. Maybe I'm breathing. Maybe the cut on my finger is healed. Maybe it's, someone complimented me on the street about my glasses today, right? What feels good? Now, what I want you to do is think about that. And I want you to, here's where the gratitude comes in. I want you to offer gratitude simply for the fact that you're having the thought of feeling good. Simply for the fact that you're feeling good. Simply for the fact of the thought. So I'm grateful. I'm thinking about feeling good right now. Because as we practice, we become. So in the comment section right now, let's practice. Write one thing that you've earned the right to feel good about. So take it a second, pause me, write what's one thing you feel good about or have earned the right to feel good about, no matter how inconsequentially it might seem to you. Write it down. Now I want you to do a part two. Write down, I'm grateful I can feel good about blank. So here I'm going to say, I'm grateful I feel good about being here with you. And I'm grateful that I can feel good about creating this video for you. So here's what comes now. Keep practicing the offering of gratitude to yourself for the thoughts that you have of feeling good. Instead of denying and being like, right? It's like I see it all the time. Someone goes, oh, that's a nice dress. And the person in return goes, this is this old thing, right? Instead of us feeling, let's allow ourselves to complete the cycle and go, oh, that feels good. I'm grateful I feel good. Like what power? You've earned the right to feel good. We're going for progress, not perfection. As you practice, you become. And yes, the more work we do on this, the more joy we will find in our lives. But for now, none of it's going to be possible if we don't take the time to acknowledge and recognize and accept the reward that we've already earned the right to feel good. We do not have to wait for the perfect score. We do not have to wait for our mom or dad's approval. We do not need to wait for the raise, the bonus, the partner, the car, the house. You've earned it now. So I have great gratitude for you, my friends, for wanting to feel good-er. And I'm proud to call myself your coach here. So much love to you all, and namaste. Feel good.